What is going on, everybody? McLean's Peach Out World Champion coming at you. Back on Pretty Boy Marco. Pretty Boy Believers. I'm feeling pretty nice with this deck now. This build that I got, for me, it works for my playstyle, how I've been thinking. And I'm starting to put together the lines. I'm starting to put together the cards I need a mulligan for in specific matchups. And let me tell you, it is starting to feel real nice with Marco. Obviously, the only key things, we're still like a step off. Because RP Law has Black Maria and Rob Lucci has the 8-cost Moria. Those are two cards that have been the difference normally in a lot of my games. Just because if they get multiple, there's not a whole lot you can do. Because we were able to keep up so much. But then being able to just drop one card and then, like with Maria's, then spam like 9k Kid Killers easy stinks. Also, too, Maria allows them to potentially play 3 characters in one turn. So that's super strong. And then same with Moria, obviously gets to play 3 characters and remove. So it is, that's pretty much the difference in those games. But against everyone else, I'm feeling pretty nice with it. Not gonna lie. I'm able to, certain combos and stuff we're able to put together. You can really torch people with this, man. I am loving Boa. Boa is so great. Actually, this is being able to put someone on an island. And then the next turn you have the 8k off their forehead is great. And Boa into Rayleigh is also, too, a awesome combo. Because, again, if you're going second, you could drop this turn 3 and then this turn 4, which is nice. Besides that, I have Red Rock in right now just because when I've been doing more and more testing, I haven't run into enough scenarios, especially against Black, where I would need the Grab Blade to get rid of 2 blockers to still go for game. And in the other matchups against the Swarm decks, I prefer, personally, Fire Fist, the Seaquake, and the Vista. I like, against, again, the Swarm decks, in even RP Law, I like Vista, because if he's just lurking on the board, your opponent has something rested, you can use Marco's leader ability, minus it down, and then just use Vista as cleanup, which I like a lot, especially in those matchups. But you don't need Vista. Like, if you don't like Vista, totally you can drop him. If you want to buff up Fire Fist, Seaquake, or bring back the 5-cost Marco, go for it. Yeah, the only other big change, I don't have the 5-cost Marco, because I love Ace, because I think, again, top decks are removal. And against Enel, being able to just drop 1 card, get out 2 characters potentially is, for me, massive. Because you just put the stress on your opponent. And I also have our boy Speed Jill teched in as well. Even though his name's misspelled on the card here. I just love this card against RP Law. And even against Robert. Being able to just change the pace up when you need to. And against RP Law, this is kind of my connection I try to go for over this, because obviously RP Law can remove Blocker Marco easy, but against everyone else, Blocker Marco is great because he can just keep coming back. So that's super cool. Outside of that, yeah, Rad Beams for some defense, and yeah, I'm feeling good. I've got 3 and 3 here, just because normally I just need to hit 1, either the search or the peel off, and I don't want too many searches, just because it does feel bad when you bottom like Boa or Rayleigh. So that's why I just got the 3. So normally if I can hit one of those, we're pretty good. But outside of that, also teched in, we got the pudding just for NL and like green. And any time your opponent just tries to like build up cards in hand. So cards that you don't need though, definitely in the flex spots. If you don't want pudding, you don't have to. If you don't like Speed Jill, you don't need him either. And again, same with like Vista, you could put in like bring back the Marco if you like that and stuff like that. But this is feeling pretty good for me. At least right now, I've been testing this a bunch over the weekend and stuff, and I'm feeling very consistent with Marco right now, loving it. And yeah, this may be the final Marco video for now, just so I can gear back up, because we got the bands coming for the West, and then obviously OP07, so I got to get back in the mindset for that. So this may be a very long Marco video, just in case I don't have time to get back to him again. But also, too, I want to shout out everybody in the Discord, the Marco leader discussion. Everyone in there is super friendly and nice. Love talking to them as well. Being able to get the different perspectives, how they've been approaching Marco, has super helped me be able to figure things out and be able to hone into my own like play style and stuff. And yeah, I am super grateful for everybody in there. So thank you guys so much. And also, too, again, everybody that's just believed in Marco, dude. I really feel good with this build. I'm not going to lie. At least right now. Obviously, again, it's so super early days. We still got months. Things can totally change, especially once, again, seeing on the meta and stuff kind of like develops from there. But we'll make the adjustments. But at least right now, kind of cooking people with Marco, dude, is cool. It's really fun and rewarding. I just love power reduction, dude. It's so sick. But yeah, enough yapping out of me in this intro. Again, thank you guys for tuning in so much for the Marco stuff. I love this leader. I cannot wait to potentially use him, especially if I get burnt out of RP Law with him being busted in OP08. So we'll see. Marco is just so cool. And then yeah, the pretty boy believers out there, we're close. Okay, we got some Enel. We'll see how this goes. We got a little bit of everything here. We got our blues, which is nice. All right, I'll put this here so we can hit the peel off next turn. So we'll see what they do. If they attack us or if they go for the hand starve, obviously the peel off is pretty big. Being able to smack that down. And then we also have pudding if they get crazy with cards in hand. So ideally, I would love to be able to play around with the stuff there. Okay, so draw a card. All right, we get the Otama. So yeah, let me just put that back. We'll do that. Do this. We'll hit them 6 on 5. And what I'm pretty much going to do is just knock them off their stuff here. So we'll hit the peel off. There we go. So now we can set up some stuff here. We got ace. So I could pretty much go ace into... We go this into this off the rip here potentially. Because now I'm pretty sure they have the at least Gadatsu in here. So alright, they're dropping the Bonney down. And then doing this. Okay, I am fine with that. Because they're going to get a couple cards here. So do we pull the trigger and hit them with the pudding now? Or do we... Where are they at? I might wait one turn. Because I could set this and this up. Because we don't have to worry about Gadatsu. And then go from there. Okay. And then... Well, I get the Seaquake as well. I don't think I need to really worry about this. Like, they may... Like, they're going to attack... But we have we got the 2Ks to block out of stuff next turn. And also too, even if they do hit us down and get the cards they want, we can then hit them with the pudding and hopefully mess everything up here. So alright, we get the Rad Beam. We'll just send that back. We'll do that. Just realized I messed up. Nah, I messed up our chain. So not ideal on that. Okay, dumb play out of me. We're gonna hit the audible. I'm gonna hit pudding out him now. Can't believe I did that again after saying I would never do it again. Okay, well that works. We'll hit him with the pudding, and then luckily we have this. So all right, there we go. So get their cards out of hand there. We'll be at 8 next turn. They're only at 7. So now next turn, yeah, I need to for sure set this up. So we can do that. But there we go. It still worked out. Hopefully. Would have liked to wait I think one more turn for this, but alright, they're gonna go Luffy. No shot they get rid of that. Okay. So I'm at 8. They're gonna be at 9, so the Yamato, like they'd if I knock him down, they wouldn't be able to pop this, but they get a life back. I could just straight up drop. If we drop Rayleigh here, I can just get rid of this. We don't have to worry about that. Or do I want to set up our chain here? Because don't really have to worry about that stuff either. Because if I set that up, they'd attack here. It depends what they drop. So if they drop Yamato next turn, then I'm going to be at 10. I'm going to minus it down to 7. This, and then we could do that. So we could get rid of Yamato, which may be better. Okay, I like that better. Okay, this time, make sure I do that. So I'm able to do this here. Alright, I'll just attack him once. So I can protect, I'm hitting him down to 1 so I can protect pudding. Ideally here. Or I guess I get that anyways, so what can you do? But alright, we'll drop this into this and call it good. So we got again, I got Rad Beam to block out. We're just playing around Yamato. So yeah, figured they have this. They can only refill that, but they can't pop anything here. And then obviously I just block out of both of these. And then next turn, if they attack with this, Okay, well, they do that. I guess I'll just get rid of this. And then, no. We'll do that. So, able to do that there, which is cool. And let's see. Well, if they have ace, it doesn't really matter what we do here. So we got that. Keep the 2. We get our boy here. I'm gonna use everything. So place on top. We'll do this. So this is now down to 7, which is cool. But yeah, before we do anything, let me just tack him here. See what they do. Okay, well, of course they get the Frankie. Not a whole lot I can do about that. So draw 1 card and then they get to play him. We're still fine. I'll just minus this down with Rayleigh's power here. And so we'll do this on a here. So this is down to 5. Alright, so then we can go and minus this down there and do that. So we can go this, get rid of that. And alright, we'll call it good here. If they drop ace, they drop ace. And yeah, we'll just go from there. Because I do have Boa. So if I need to, we can freeze. And obviously they can't attack with this guy if they drop any boss cards. So we're chilling there. And then I got Marco to play around the stuff there. Because again, if they drop ace, they can't use leader to attack this ace because he's at 6. So we'll see what we can do. And yeah, we'll just play around, keeping some pressure on him. So alright, there's the ace, which we suspected there. Yeah, we'll just do this. Use the card action. I'll do this here. And then I assume they'll attack this. So I could sack this, and then we could play around going there. No, I'll just do this. Okay, so we get the Rad Beam. Alright, so draw a card. Oh, I get Red Rock. I may hold on to that for a turn, because again, we can freeze this. I could try to put them in a weird spot. If I could hit them all the way down here. Okay, let's save this for 1 turn. We'll do that. So it leaves me here. I need 6. Ideally 7. So it leaves me 2 to mess around with. Okay. Alright. Let's attack them 6. I'll just put it in a spot where we could potentially go for some stuff. Alright, so they do that. Alright, I'm going to put 1 on here. We'll attack them 7. See what they do. And then I'll put 1 on here, attack them 9. And play around that. I think they're doing the math. So we're just playing the... Okay, they get another Frankie. Alright, well, annoying there, but what can you do? So we'll attack him 9 on 5. See what they do here. Because, again, I could freeze this. Force them in a spot where if they do drop ace, to do that, we'd keep our whole board. And then I'd also have Boa to go for things next turn. But I don't know if they have... Ooh, okay. Okay, so they're committing, so they didn't have enough to block out of this. So they're committing to this. Okay, so that's my sign to hit the audible here. Because I have 2, even if they just have this, if they have another, something like this. Okay, so we'll do that. We're going to freeze that. I can't get rid of any other stuff. So we'll end our turn and leave the 1 because I also have the Red Beam. So have this for Marco. If I need to, we got the 2K and we got the Rad Beam. So this can't attack. We'll leave him at the 1. And we just got to protect some board here. So we're putting him in a weird spot. So if they drop like another ace, they won't be able to... Okay, they're dropping the Yamato. Okay. Well, they do that. They can't touch anybody here. So, we're fine with that. I'll just go no. We'll just do this. Because I might keep our boy Speed Shield just in case we need a little extra something here. So we'll see. But yeah, they can't attack any of these. Alright, we'll just take that. I gotta go for the game here. Okay. So we get the red rock. Because I mean, I could clear this stuff here. Alright, well, let's just see what happens. We gotta play around stuff there. And just see what they get. Alright, so they hit that. Alright, I'll do... Let's just draw a card here. We get the Seaquake, which again, I don't really need. So we'll just do that there. Minus that down. Okay, so I'll hit them with another 7. Here. Oh wait, I should have set up our boy Speed. I totally forgot. Okay, so they do that. Alrighty. So I can put 1 here. We'll attack him 9. See what happens. And then we'll attack him 9 again. Well, I guess this was what we had to do anyways. So we'll do this. See what they get here. Alright, oh, we'll just go for it. Why not? Hit him with the 10. I hope they can't block out of the 10 on 5. So, there we go. Able to pull it off. Again, I could have set that up a little bit better. But, yeah, everything else worked out perfect. Even with them getting the Frankie, like, life trigger and stuff like that. Again, just knowing to play around, you just got to pay attention to their life, I think. Most importantly, to see what their plays are. Because obviously, fold on, they want to drop this. But then if they're at 9, they got to go with this. So just playing around that. And then, again, Boa, clutch. Limiting, like, ace straight up. And then also, too, we had the red rock just in case. I feel like red rock is a good substitute as well for Boa. Just in case. Depending on the matchup. Like, if you need to do this and just delete something instead. But, yeah, pretty pleased with that. And yeah, beat Enel, so we'll take it. All right, we got Bonney. Let's see how this goes. Bonney is a deck I feel like we're pretty much equal with. Where Bonney would be really good if there wasn't 8C Moria and Black Maria in the game. Bonney would be right there. So we just do that. All right, they'll hit the search here. But yeah, Bonney definitely a deck I want to test out a little bit, just because I think the freeze thing is cool. It's I don't know, I haven't gotten into green too much, but I definitely want to try out the green stuff that they got. I think it'll be fun. Definitely after some Marco stuff, as we try to fill this gap, I think I'll experiment with Bonney and things like that. So they grab their blocker here. All right, so we'll take this. All right, yeah, we'd love to see that. the peel off the rip there. Okay, so I can pressure them, and then we could drop Vista and just pop this, so we can keep some stuff on the board there. So I'll do this. We'll do that there, and then let me attack them here. 6 on 5. We'll see what they do, and we'll play around the stuff there, because I could then just drop. Since we got Boa, I could drop Boa, and then we could drop Rayleigh. We could try a Boa to Rayleigh connection here. Alright, so I'm going to do this then, so we get rid of that. Alright. And then we can play around our stuff there. Because if I get Boa on the board, because they'll probably drop that blocker, so they can then attack again. And so we'll just play around that. But if they only attack for like 6, I'll block this one, because we don't have blocker Marco. So we'll just keep our... That's pretty much what I've been kind of doing in a lot of these matchups, is just like playing around stuff there. Alright, so they do that. We'll block that. Alrighty. And then we're getting Boa here, so I'll attack them 5. And then I'm going to drop Boa, freeze this, and then next turn we can pop this. And so we'll just see what they do here. Okay, so they take that. Alrighty. So I can drop Boa, and then we can freeze that and do that. Okay. Because then, yeah, now next turn we stop them from being able to attack here and get the active Dawn back. And then now I can just pop this potentially. So they drop the Hawkins. All right. They're attacking. All right, I'm fine with that. So that's why, again, I like Vista 2, is just for the stuff there. Okay, so now I want to do... Okay, well, they have this here. I could wait a turn. So if I attack them here, see what they do. All right, let's attack them 8 on 5. See if they rest our leader. And play around that. Okay. So they do that. I'm then going to drop this down. We'll do this, and then get rid of that. So we got both of these up. This is at 8K. This is at 8K. They're here at 9, so they don't have anything too crazy. Obviously, we got the 2Ks to play around with. So they're dropping Zoro. All right. I'm going to delete this man off the earth here this next turn. We'll take that. Ooh, we get another Rayleigh. Because, yeah, we got Rayleigh. And I got the Otama. So I can use leader ability to get to 7. And then, all right, here we go. Watch us cook, and then we can just wail on them as well. So we'll do that. I'll send this back here. We'll minus that down. So that's at 7. We're then able to drop it down to 5. And then we can do this, and get rid of it. So there's their Zoro gone out of here. And since they committed, they don't have anything. We can now pressure them pretty well. And this will be at 4K for next turn. So, all right, they block out of that. Makes sense. Now we can attack them here. 8 on 5. See what they do. Alrighty, and then we'll attack them again 8 on 5. And see if we can drop them down to 2. Alright, so that's pretty big there. And alright, so we'll play around that. And then we can, if they drop anything crazy like that again, we have this and this. So we can just do the same thing. So even if they drop, even though they drop a 10, like a 10K, then we could do that. Or if they drop Zoro or something again. But if they do drop Zoro, obviously if they drop anything big, that means they, alright, so they're doing it again. Okay. So they're attacking me 5. I'll go no. Dude, they're going to be so upset. That I am able to do this again. It's actually, well, this is actually crazy. So draw a card. We'll do this. Minus this down. And then do it again. This, get rid of it again. Alright, 6 on 5. And then again, this is stuck at 4. Dude, we got all 3 of our Rayleighs. That's crazy, dude. And so, yeah, they rest this one. Obviously, I assume they're going to block this. They kind of have to. I guess I should have, it wouldn't have mattered because, again, they would have rested one of our 8Ks anyways. So we'll attack them 8 on 5. Alright, and then we'll attack them 8 on 5 again. Alright, so we get them down to everything there. Okay. So we got the boss cards chilling. If they have Doflamingo, obviously they'd freeze these 3. But if they drop, again, a 10 cost, then they can't use their ability. And we can just, I could just drop Ace. Okay, so they're dropping Hody Jones. Alright. Interesting. I guess they're going for the game. I mean, they can't. Because this is, again, only at 4K. So it's not like it really matters. Okay. Give up to one of your opponent's leaders or minus 3,000. Alright. Well, let's just do that. And so, yeah, there we go. There's just straight up nothing they can do here. 5 on 5. Yeah, I'll just do that. It doesn't really matter. This is all the way down. Dude, absolutely surgical this was. So yeah, nothing they can do here. Dude, Boa to Rayleigh. Actually nasty, dude. Obviously us then getting our other 2 Rayleighs, but hey, they got 2 Zoros, so it happens. And yeah, able to just do, that's crazy that not only were we able to do it once, we were able to do it again with just double deletions. And yeah, obviously then being able to just put this down to 4 and keep it there is massive, because then they can't do like the flex of trying to attack like with the 7k. They have to actually commit down to that as well. And then yeah, Rayleigh is just very, very strong against green, because you're able to just put them in a weird spot where they can't drop their boss cards and then still attack with if they have anything on the field, even if you can't delete it, with being able to attack with a bunch. But yeah, glad we were able to hit that, the little boa to Rayleigh connection there. Test that out, and then Rayleigh to Rayleigh. The 2 Otamas is actually nuts. But yeah, that was crazy. That was really, really, really cool. Okay, we got some Rob action. Kick us off here. We'll drop our search, see what we can grab here. Okay, yeah, so I have to remember, I have a Seaquake and we got Vista. So let's grab our boy Jill here. And then, all right, place on top. We'll do this here, do that. Okay, so able to get that going. We'll see if they get the stage and stuff set up. Again, this is a matchup where, honestly, if we can avoid the Moria drop, I feel pretty good about it. But if they get Moria, then it gets pretty tough. Especially, again, if they're able to play defense early and then just hit back-to-back Morias. It's a little too overwhelming. Because, again, it's just so much... that being able to chain out 3 cards is so monstrous, especially with Tendon. Depending on the cards, they can still just put a couple on and still attack. So there's not like a lot you can do. But I like our boy here. So we'll just see what they do, because we can... Alright, so they're attacking. Fine with taking this. And then 2, I assume, stage. Yep. Alright, so, you know, not ideal on that. So what do I want to do here? We could risk... should we just go for this here and try to put the pressure on him? Because if not, he's at least removal bait. So, alright, they do that. Alright, let's see what we get here. Okay, it worked. So we're able to do that. Get a little extra pace up, either sack a card or take another life. So, a little hand control. Not against that. So, alright, they sacked the Kaku there. Okay. Interesting. Because, yeah, they could have used him to just pop this because they have the stage and can attack. But we'll see what they do. If they just attack him, I got the 2k. So they're attacking me. Alright, we'll go no. I'll just block this one. I assume they're going to remove him. So they got Robert. Oh, okay. Rebecca. Alright. Into Brooke. Interesting. Okay. What do I want to do here then? I'm at 6. I can get rid of both of these and we can still pressure them here. Alright, I'm going to minus this down. And then we'll use Ezo and we'll just attack and see what they do. Because obviously I then have both of these to still pop some stuff. So I'll draw a card. Alright, we get another Vista there. So, alright, let me do this. We'll attack 2 on 2. And we'll play around that. Okay, so that's cool that they hit. So they take that. Interesting. Because now, yeah, I'm going to do this. Get rid of that. That leaves me with 4. So we could drop... do I want to make a King Do play? Or do we want to hit them with... They have 5. So I could just drop this. And just switch things up from there. Alright. We'll see. If they take this, I'll drop Pudding. If they don't, I'll drop King Do. Okay. So let's drop Pudding. Alright. They at least... they took a life and lost a card. And so that's why we did that. And then next turn we'll be at 8. So depending on what they play, we could drop Rayleigh. Or I can drop Ace and we can go, again, just like super up the pace here. I'm going to go no. We'll just block this one. So they have 7. We know they have Jack. So if they do Jack, drop it and rest, then we'll bring Rush Ace in and then we're going to blitz them. Because we can drop it down like that. Okay, or they drop Robert. Okay. So I may drop Rayleigh then. Instead. So they do that. Or, because I could wait a turn. Or do we get... I'm trying to think here. What'd be better? Because I could just drop Rayleigh, pop this. Alright, let me attack them here. We'll just see what they do. Because we know they have Jack. Okay, so they take that. Drop Rayleigh. I could do that, or... Because, yeah, they can get Rayleigh down to 5 with this and this. So then they'd have to get him down the other 2. So it's kind of the risk that... the risk I'm willing to take, I guess. So we'll do that, and then we'll just do that. Alright. So we know they have Jack. It just depends if they have a way to get him down one more. And then, obviously, if they drop Jack and rest him, I can get us do this and then this. Alright, so they're attacking us here. We'll take this one. Ooh, okay, we get Ace. Alright. Okay, they're playing. They got another stage. Well, that worked out perfectly for them. Okay, so then they drop Jack. Okay, so yeah, they can get rid of this. They get rid of that there. Okay. Options here. We could try to set up this and this instead. Or did I do the safe route? I do this and we just pop this here because they only have the 3 cards in hand. Okay. Ooh, the peel off as well. Because if I go 7, yeah, we drop this and then I can still knock them down 1. I think that's the play. Alright, so we'll do this. Drop that there. Drop Ace down, minus this down the rest of the way. So now we can do 7 on 3, which they're going to take. And yeah, if they don't have Moria, we might be in a good spot. If they have Moria, they'll probably pull it out here. It'll be close. This might be our clutch card. We'll see. But it's going to be really close. So, alright, they take that. Then we'll put 1 on here. We'll attack them 7 on 5. So we got 2-2. And we're up by 1 card in hand. Well, I guess tied now because, yeah. So, alright. At least we have the board control. Obviously, though, they can get him down to 4. And if they have Moria, he's gone. So that's not ideal. So we'll just go from there. Pretty much, if we got Blocker Marco, that'd be pretty clutch. So they're attacking me 7 on 5. I'll take this 1. Okay, there we go. All right. And then they got 8, so they'll probably drop Moria. All right. So yeah, they're doing that. Drop Moria. Yeah, Helmeppo probably. And then Rob to get rid of him. So we'll see what we can do. Okay, the Rebecca. Alright. So they have Spandine, I guess. Oh, okay, never mind. They're going Brooke. Interesting. Alright, I was going to be wouldn't have expected that. So I'm at 1. How can we go about this? Again, them dropping this just kind of changes the game around here. Because I could... kind of have to bring in him here. So draw a card, then place on top this. I can minus this down. We could pop this. Okay, if I do that there. So I pop this and this. So I have that for 5. That leaves me with 4. I would need to drop this. Alright, I could just attack this and see what they do. If they take it, then we pop this instead. Or I pop this instead. Alright, let me attack this 6 on 2. And see what they do here. Because if they sack this, I'm fine with that. If they... Okay, so they take the hit there. So if I drop Vista, we could pop... probably should pop this. just so I can potentially just go for the game next turn. Alright, so we'll drop this, get rid of that there, and then we'll drop this into this here. Okay, so here we go. Again, them getting Moria, they got Moria in the stage is pretty tough because, dude, this being able to play out, especially with Rebecca, you get another card, so we just have to deal with it. But I'm hoping, again, if they can't do anything here, oh man, they just double clicked. Bruh. What a anticlimactic way to for that to end. That kind of sucks. Okay, well, I'll just go sportsmanship there, I guess. But yeah, we'll just see what happens now. Asterisks on this game. People gotta. Okay, I definitely recommend you doing the setting there if you you can. Like you got to be able to do that. So they're gonna get rid of this and this. All right. I mean, I don't know if that was what they would have just drawn or not. We'll go no. I'll sack I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because I can't get rid of both of these. So I played this into. We have both of those, so I'll just do that and go from there, I guess. But yeah, asterisks on this one for sure. We'll do this, use a card action, and then I'll just do that, bring him back, and go from there. So 5-on-5, no, I'll just do that. All right, well, we gotta hope they're bricked in hand, I guess, and go from there. Obviously, this game tainted because of them double clicking through, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't know if we could have pulled it out anyways. Like, well, if they just drew that the next turn, then maybe. Place on top, this. Do that there. Yeah, I guess we just kind of got to go for it. So I'll attack him 7. Because then if I drop that, oh, I can go 7 there. Alright. Yeah, definitely. I just realized I messed this up because I sent Peel off to the top. Okay, so they take that there. Well, if I drop this and then I keep this, we technically, if they can't cost remove something, we'd still be able to pull it out. Because if I drop that for 4, and then we have this and this, so I have 1 rad beam. Alright, I guess we'll just do that there. We get them to the 1. I have this stuff here. Alright, well, we'll try. See what happens. But, yeah, I got a rad beam. If they don't get a blocker, if we survive this turn and then have a blocker, we'll win. Because I have our boy here. So it'll just come down to the stuff there, I guess. And playing around that. Because again, I just need to keep 1 Marco up at the minimum here. Because they can attack here and here. So I'd take 1 and then see what we get. I'd pretty much, yeah, I think I'd have to go for both of those there. Alright, so they do that. So they're minus this down. Do I sack Gil here? Because then go from there. I guess that's all we can do, really. So we'll just do that. And just play around. Yeah, if they sack this one, it's fine. So they got the Suru. Okay. Oh, okay, they're going to drop Rob. Oh, okay, they go Rebecca. And then grab Rob. Okay. I mean, not like I can do anything anyways now. It's not over. We got the peel off. So we'll see. And then yeah, Rob, they get rid of both of these. And then they can still attack here and here. Okay. I mean, we got a small chance. Do this. I can't do it with either of them. So we'll just do that. We gotta take this one. 4 or less. Okay, we'll use that. Get rid of that. And then no blocker. You gotta do this and this. Okay, so big money, no whammies on the peel off here. Dang. Okay, well, that doesn't work. So I need to hit this again. Alright, didn't work either. Alright, well, GG's on that. Man, we're close. Obviously, I don't know if the game would have been different with the card they got there. Because, yeah, them being able to do all that. If I could have just, I couldn't have kept either of them. That was the problem. To keep everything up. I'm trying to think. If I would have taken the hit to get, we would have got the red rock. If I off, so we would have got the red rock, which would have been too soon, based on that. So I think, all things considered, we made the best play we could there. But we were close. Obviously, though, too, I think, yeah, it just depended on what they drew that extra turn. Because if they drew this, then that would have been obviously the decider. But yeah, again, it's just a part of the game. It's something, a little sportsmanship action there. So asterisks on this one a little bit, but I mean we're right there regardless. Like again, depending on what they would have gotten, all I needed was to keep one character on the board or keep Jill or the Jozu in hand there. But obviously with them having the 2 9Ks, wasn't able to do that. But I'm kind of, again, I think it's a good result overall. We did what we needed to do, and being out, they had the stage up and everything. Stage up hit Moria, and we were still like right there. Obviously, like the peel offs could have, if we would have got a rush, that would have been massive. If we would have got our other just one more rush there, would have been cool. Because yeah, both of our speedy boys were in there, so I was just hoping for, like, we had the one Jozu there and the one there, so we had 2 left, but obviously not looking great for us on the front there. But again, it was close. We'll take it. All right, we got some Robert action here. Start things off. We'll see what we can grab here. Ooh, we get pudding. All right, we'll hold on to that for now. See how things go. Grab that, and then next turn we'll probably drop this. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I can, I'll put the 2 on here. We'll attack them, 7 on 5. Give them down the 1. Drop our search here. Out of all these options, definitely want this. And then we'll draw a card. Alright, we get another blocker Marco. Alright, let me send this back there for now. And yeah, we'll see. We may drop pudding here. Just we'll see what they do here, right here on the 4. So if they don't drop anything too crazy. Alright, I'm fine taking this 1, just so we can get ourselves in like the range to go this and this. Alright, so they dropped the Tashigi. They have 7. I could pop this turn, or next turn I'd be able to pop it with just this. So they have 7 here, because if we could hit them with the remix and go off in that. Alright, let's just see what we grab here. Okay, place on top. I'll do that. We'll play off in what they do. If they block out of this, okay, then I'm going to do this instead. So we'll just do that. If they took the life there, then I would have hit the pudding on them. I think they're like right on the line with the stuff there. So they're at 6. We just got the low cost stuff. So don't know if they would commit to a dropping the Rob Lucci right now or not. But Alright, fine taking this one as well. So now I can get a Marco going forever. Okay, so they trash 2 and do that. Alright, do this, place on top. Okay, we got all the Marcos here. Okay, cool. So we can do that. And then I can't pop this turn. So let's attack them. 7. See what they do here. And yeah, we'll just play around that. Okay, they decide to sack that. Okay. So we'll drop this and this. So yeah, now we can keep Marco up. Could drop another one here. I may go into Rush next turn since we don't have any of our big drops. So they're at 8. They don't have the stage, luckily, but they could drop Moria and like Helmeppo or something and get rid of this with the Rob Lucci. But we'll see what they decide to do here. Because yeah, I can now just keep Marco up forever, which is cool. We can play around the stuff there. Alright, they're just attacking with 5-on-5, so they're definitely going to drop this. They have 7 cards. I'll sack this one for now, just because it can. Alright, they're going Rebecca. Okay. Rebecca, Hina, and then dropping Rob to get rid of both of these. Alright. Well, let's see what we could go speed, drop this down, and then see what they do there. I need to try to, again, we gotta knock their life down a little bit here. Is the, ooh, okay, we get Rayleigh. That's massive, because I could minus this down and this down now. And then still also could just pop this with stuff there. Or do you want to keep Rayleigh for a turn? Because if I hold on to Rayleigh for 1 turn, it depends if they have Moria or not. Because if they're going to be at 10, they'd have to be able to get him down. I think we probably should just take the risk. So I drop this down, drop this down, drop this down. And then we'll just play around this here, because I have this. Alright, so we'll go this and this, get rid of that. So I have 1. I'm just going to attack this here, like this, and see if they sack this. Because it doesn't really matter either way. And because I have the 2K, I'll probably launch one with Blocker Marco here at them as well. Just to keep some pressure on them. So we'll see what they do with this here. And yeah, we'll just kind of go from there. Alright, so they do that. Alright, I'm going to attack them 5-on-5 with Blocker Marco. Because again, we can just keep this guy coming back. Alright, and then we'll just get rid of that anyways. Okay. So clear their field here, see what they got, and play around that. Probably should have not did that, because I should have looked at their life. They're at 10 now, so they can hit me with the stupid, the thingy. I totally misplayed on that. I should have just left that up. Because if they have that event for Gore, that it was 10. But oh well, I'd rather have this cleared. Then we get some options and stuff here. They're at 7. I could also just hit them with the pudding next turn as well. So we can do that. Alright, no. Do this. I'll get rid of... I'll get rid of 1 Marco. Because we have the other one. So they do that. Then they have 8. Okay. Because if they don't KO Rayleigh, I'm just going to push the pace here. This is pretty much the turn. If they get rid of Rayleigh, not looking good. If they don't, we can blast them down, and then I could hit them with pudding. Because I'd put one on Rayleigh, attack them, I'd assume they'd take it, and then I'd drop pudding, remix their hand, and then use the rest of our stuff to like pressure them. And then just play around the Marco. Because if I can get them down to this next turn, if I get them down to 1, we'll be in a great spot. Alright, so they drop Borsellino and the Rebecca. Okay. And then Tashigi 2K. Alright, let me grab this. Ooh. Okay. So now I kind of want to do... I could drop this for 5 and get that. That leaves me with 4. Alright. Let's put 2 on here. We'll attack 7 on 5. See what they do. Alright, so they block that. Okay. And then I'll put 1 on... We'll put 1 here. I'll attack him 9 on 5. See what they do here. And then we'll put him in the spot where I'll attack him again for 7 because they probably won't expect it. Okay. Then we'll put 2 on here. Attack him 7 on 5. So I get rid of 2 of their cards there, and then we can do this, hit another chain into that and that there. Alright, so now we got 2 Marcos that I can bring back with both of these, and then we have our 2Ks and stuff like that. Alright, we got the board built. I just can't get rid of this guy unless we get our red rock. So we will see. But again, it's just going to come down to, because they have 14, can they get rid of Rayleigh off in the like cost reduction? That is it. That's pretty much this, because again, they didn't get stage up, so that's good. We know they trashed 1 Moria, so we don't have to worry about that there. They're just doing that. Alright, use card action. I'll just bring them back. So, able to do that. Dude, blocker Marco is so fun. The fact that, again, you can just sack that, you don't have to sack 2 cards too. It just makes it so efficient. Alright, so they're going Moria, Rob, and Helmeppo. Okay, so they only can get rid of this and this. Well, yeah, we'll take that. Okay, we might be able to go for a game right here then. Just straight up. Because, yeah, they only can get, again, why I love Ace in this matchup, being able to get 2 bodies out, especially the blocker Marcos, is massive. So I get another Gil. Well, what do I want to do here? Because I have to, I don't have a way to KO this stuff, so I'd have to leave these 2 up no matter what. But if I drop this, we can minus this down, minus this down. Not that it super matters. I'll just put this on the top just in case for right now. Alright, I'll put 2 on here. Let's attack them 7 on 5. See what they do. Alright, so they take that. Okay. So I get them down to here. I could then drop this, do this and this. Attack him against 7. Then get him down there. Leave both of these. Because if I pop this, or do I just go for it? Because I got 1, 2, 3. They'd block this. I think that's our play. Because I can drop this, rush, and make sure I pop. Okay. Let's drop this down. We'll do this and this. And then I'll attack him here. Okay, so they do that. Alright, so now I'm going to audible. I'm just going to pop this. Because they have both of these, right? So I have both of these. I can sack this and this to block. And then if they don't get a blocker... Well, I could just put him in a spot. Let's just get him down to 1, actually. You know what? Let's hit him here. So we'll get him there. Okay. And we'll just do that. Again, I got 2 life. The only thing that would stink here is if they are able to put out 2 more blockers. But we've seen this. They got that there. 2 Borsalinos. So maybe a Sabo if they run a bunch of Sabos. And then I'd be shocked if they have another Rebecca. But we're just putting them in a weird spot. Because again, I have both of these. And I can sack our gills. And yeah, we can just go from there. Because if they don't get blockers up again, these are surviving. So technically I just need 1 if they don't get a blocker. Because we'll be at full Don, so I can just pop them there and there. But yeah, we got our Ace and our Rayleigh here. See what we can do. Again, they got the Moria, but I mean, just 1, not back to back, which is still manageable, you know. So 8 on 7, I'm gonna go no. We'll just do that. So I do that there, and yeah, not have to worry about anything. Because now if they use this to attack against Sakamarco, and then use it like a Gil or Jill, I keep forgetting the cards wrong. the spelling on the card. Our boy Speed. So we can do that. I'll do this. Use the card action. Do that. And then 5 on 5 there. Okay. I'm just going to no. And then we'll block that. And then that way, now, no matter what they do, I can bring them back. So they have 8. Yeah, they're going to drop another Moria here. They have to bring in, yeah, a blocker. But I don't think it's going to help them. So, alright, they get the Suru there. Okay. Draw a card. So we know they got that. Doesn't super matter. We'll minus that down. Alright, I'll put 2 on here. We'll attack them 7 on 5. Off the rip here. So they do that. Alright. So we'll attack them again. Just straight 7 on 5. They take that. And then I'll put 1 on Rayleigh. We'll attack them 9 on 5. And there we go. So getting the dub on Robert. Pretty cool. Obviously, again, huge help. They don't get the stage, so that's massive. And yeah, able to play around the Morias. Again, clutch blocker Marco is amazing in this matchup. I'd straight up say, as I play Rob, you just got a mulligan for this man. Just get the blocker Marco so he can keep him up forever. Because even if they can cost KO your big stuff, if you're able to get them down to the 1, and you have a couple cards on, especially the blockers, again, you got two hitters that you can just go for the game. Because, again, they run so many, like, the boss cards and stuff like that, and, like, events. There's a decent chance they could be bricked in hand. And, yeah, we're just able to, obviously, again, they don't get the stage, which is beneficial to us. And they just couldn't put anything else together. Because we got the pressure on them to put them in the spot where even though they dropped the second Moria, they had to bring in a blocker and they couldn't cost or move anything. But it's just tough if they're able to go back to back and like wipe things if you don't have the blocker Marcos up. That's where things get a little bit tricky. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. That's cool. All right, we got some black yellow Luffy. We'll see how this goes here. We got Pudding, so we can play potentially around that. We just gotta see if we can get the timings right. So see what they're able to hit here. Obviously, it'll be just a little stinky if they have a 5 cost in here and then can hit the something there. So we'll see what they're able to do here. We get Boa. That's cool. That'll come in handy. Okay, and we get Marco. So all that stuff is pretty good. All right. So fine with that. See what they do here. And yeah, it will only be stinky if they have are able to hit the combo like off the rip here. Okay, dang it. All right. I guess not the worst out of all the options. So yeah, next turn. So yeah, you get to draw 2 trash 2. All right, we just got the time Pudding right, honestly. But yeah, I won't be able to attack them next turn now with being able to do our stuff here. So see what they do. They grab that off the search as well. Alright. And then yeah, 7 on 5. We'll have to take that. Yeah, not too much we can do about that. And yeah, may drop Marco here. This yeah, I might just do, let's just drop this. Call it good. Because then if they attack us, we have Marco up, so I can just keep bringing Marco back over and over again. And we'll play around with the stuff there. Obviously, they have this Sabo. Be cool if we can bottom deck him. If not, then, you know, not as cool, but it is what it is. And we'll just go from there. So, alright, they get the Hiyori. Okay. Putting something there. Alright, they got Ace. Okay, there's not a whole lot we can do with these combos here. Not gonna lie. Alright, I'm gonna take this. 5k or less. They're both just barely above it. So, unfortunate there. But we could KO both of these, though, this next turn. So, 7 on 5. With them doing that, it kind of makes me want to go for... Alright, we'll take this one. What does this do? Give one of your opponent's leader minus 3k during this turn. Alright. That works. They can't use the leader to attack. So, yeah, we can do that. So, 4 on 5. Yeah, nothing they can do there. And so, Seaquake, trigger, bailout. We'll take it. And yeah, I can delete both of these. And potentially just build. They only have 4 cards. So we get rid of both of these. Leave them at the 1. We put them in a spot there. Okay. So, and we get the red rock. Alrighty. So draw a card. Place on top. I'll do this. And we'll minus this down there. Then I'll drop this here. So this is at 4, this is at 5. Alright, so then I can go this, get rid of both of those there. Leaves us at 1. And yeah, I can't attack them. So we'll just do that. Alright. Play around that. And go from there. We'll see. We know we got red rock here. Leave them in a spot. They'd have to take their last life and then play around the stuff there. So we'll see. Because I do have Boa. And we do have this. And we know we were getting that as well. Because we'll be at 8. Okay. So just see kind of what happens here. Because they'd have to put, again, 2 on here. And then refill. And then it just depends on if they have more of the baby brothers to hit off in the Sabo and the Ace, I guess. So we'll play around that. Be pretty cool if they don't have that'd be nice. But we'll see. They're in like that weird spot where I kind of don't want to hit them with the pudding, just because of everything there. But we'll see. Because, yeah, Boa can help out here. And then also, too, just being able to get rid of whatever cards would be nice as well. And then I'm at 6. I'll be at 8 next turn. Alright. Well, yeah, it's just going to depend on if they ever hit the combos here. Like, if they bring Sabo back, that would be not the most ideal. But at least I can, like, just get that guy out of here if I need to. But, yeah, we'll just kind of see what they do. Because I could do that and just try to go for their... Depending on what they are able to do, go for the game. Alright, so they got Luffy. Alright, so... See if they bring that. Again, it's just... Sabo is the one that will be the key here. So, we will see what they do. So, they're going Luffy and Sabo. Okay. So, they're dropping Luffy. Alright. And then Do they have the baby Sabo? If they do, that'd be not great. Okay, they don't. Okay, nice. So I can do this, use the card action. We'll just do that, bring him back. Okay. So what do I want to do here? Because they're at 7. Alright, let me do this. Kind of don't want to use this. If I do anything, I'd drop this. So, place on top. We'll put that back there. We'll drop that down. Alright, and I'll put one more here. And then let's attack them 7 on 7. And we'll see what they do. So if they block out, obviously if they take this, this goes to the bottom. Okay, so they block that. Alright, I'm going to then just play it safe. We'll do this. Drop this, freeze that, and then get rid of that. Okay. I forgot, again, Luffy. So, but it is what it is. We have one, and then I have this. So, okay, they got the Sabo. Not the end of the world, though, because, again, we know what we're getting, so I can play around that. It just depends. Again, now they can drop this and then refill their life is the issue here. So, we'll see what occurs there. So they drop that. Obviously they drop the baby Sabo, bring this in. That's the only one they got though, so they have to go ace. So we'll just see what happens here. So draw 2, trash 2. So another ace. Alright. And see what the other one. Oh, okay, another Sabo. Dang it. Alright, well, if they have another baby Sabo, that'll be a problem here. So they're put the 2 on, send 2 to their life. I'm trying to think what we can do. Okay. Because if they just refill their life normally, obviously I can get rid of this, but they're going to be at 7. So it depends on what they're able to do with their cards there. So I don't know if I can go. I may just need to play board here, honestly, instead. Like, I could just get rid of this, and then if they do refill their life and they don't have, we'll just see what they do. We'll just play around that. Because, again, depends on if they can bring anything else in off the babies here. So, alright, they're trashing the Moria. Okay. So that's good. And bringing in an ace and ace. Okay. And we'll just go from what these are. Because, yeah, they got, I take 1. Okay, so they're bringing in an ace. Alright. Well, a bit unfortunate. They only have 1 card, though. Dang, we're, it would depend. It's all going to come down to what this is, I think. Because they're there. Alright. Because this is what? At, I can block. If they only attack 8 here, I can block with this and this. So, yeah, we can do this and this. Alright. And then, yeah, I can take this. Okay. And then they're attacking 11. We'll sack this here. Do that. Use a card action. What can I do here? Because it doesn't really matter which one we'll just do that. Because we got to figure out how we can go for the game here. Alright. So, they're at 9. I dropped this for 6. Alright, the math doesn't work. It's barely off, man. Yeah, because all I can do is get rid of this. is if I attack them for 9. Well, I guess it's just... No, I can just attack them. I hope they sack that, and then we can go 9 and 9. Alright, well, yeah, we'll just see. Let's attack 9. See what they do here. It just depends on if this is counter or not. Just straight up. Okay, so they do that. Alrighty. Alright, well, let me do this. Draw a card. Alright, do this here. We'll minus this down. So we'll put this here. Attack him again, 9 on 9. And yeah, just go from there. See what they got. Alright, so they block that, and alright, we just gotta hope it's not a 2K, I guess. So we'll put this here, and then attack them 10 on 9. And alright, it was the Moria. There we go. Cool. Able to pull it off on them hitting the stacks there. I'm glad. I'm happy with that. Obviously, yeah, the math wouldn't have worked out for us to do that and then just attack him twice. And yeah, things still worked out though for us to just go the traditional route. Having Boa on the field, even though we couldn't freeze Luffy, didn't end up being too big of a big deal. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, we got red purple law here. Alright, we'll do this, see what we can grab off of this. Alright, it doesn't really matter. We just do that there. Kind of keep that for their 2K. We have Boa, which is nice. And we can potentially hit our chain, which is cool. Alright, let me just do this. See what else we got. Ooh, Fire Fist is massive in this matchup as well. So, love that. We'll do that there. I'm just going to put 2 on. And hit them here. Obviously, I assume they'll take it. Okay. So, now we can play around stuff here. So next turn, I'm going to be at 5. I do have this. If they play out 2 characters, we could just delete 2 things. So they're attacking 6 on 5. Fine taking this early one. You know what? Yeah, let's just do that. We got the red rock off the rip there. And it'll allow me to save Fire Fist. So they bring in the boys. Okay, cool. Because now I can do... this here, place on top. I can just hold on to this and then I can drop Vista here instead. So we'll do that there. Alright, so put 2 on here. We'll attack them 7. See what they do here. Alright, they take that. Okay. So now we can drop Vista, get rid of that. So we got the red rock trigger, which is pretty cool. And we'll play off in stuff there. Obviously, they can get rid of Vista because in range of their stuff. But we got the board clear. And we know we got Fire Fist, so if they put, depending on what they put out, I can clear 2. Alright, so they're attacking there. Don't really need Marco in this matchup, so I'm going to sack him. Because they can get rid of him pretty easy. Okay, they got Kid and Killer. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to go no. We're just going to block that. I guess we'll see if they have another one. But this could be pretty big. So they're bringing the boys, okay, and then they're leaving 1. Alright, so I can just drop this clear for 3. That leaves me with 4. There's nothing else I can really play. So we got the Otama. So place on top, I'll do this. We can just minus this down. And then for 3, I can do that. And then I can just attack them for 9. Okay, so we'll put this on here. I'll attack them 9 on 5. Let's see what they do. Yeah, if they have the Rad Beam, they got to play it. And something else. So that's cool there. And then we can do this. Get rid of both of those. Alright, board clear again. And we know we got Boa. So if they can't get rid of Boa, we'll be in a decent spot here. But obviously too, it'll depend if they got more Kid and Killers and stuff like that. So, alright, they're attacking there. Alright, we'll take the 1. And then, alright, they got another Kid and Killer. Okay, I'm going to go no. I'll do... might hold on to this. So I'll do this and this. So we'll block that. See what they bring in. And go play off in that. So they got Ray. Alright. So I got Boa here. Alright, draw a card. Ooh. We get Rayleigh. Dude, Rayleigh might be a better play than Boa. Let's see, because if I drop Rayleigh, because I can minus this down, we could wipe their board again. Or I could just use Rayleigh. We pop this, stunt this, and then go for, like, attack them. Okay, I kind of like that better. Because, yeah, I can just minus this down. Alright, I'll attack them 6 on 5. We'll see what they do. Obviously, them hitting the Ray gives them the cards and stuff there. Alright, so I can do this, and then get rid of that. Okay. So, hopefully they can't get rid of Rayleigh. This is only at 2K, so we can play around that. And, yeah, it's just going to come down to, obviously, them getting this and replenishing their hand there. Makes it a little tough, but it is what it is. And the Kid and Killer's here, so they're attacking 8 on 5. Alright, we'll take this. Alright, no. May need to play around that next turn, though. Dang, okay, so they got the Gordons. Alright, well, that's a bit stinky there. Well, not a whole lot I can do about that. We'll see what they bring in. Alright, the Sanji, okay. Alright, so we got them down to 3 at least. I get another Rayleigh. We may rinse and repeat, honestly. I think that might be the play here. I can then keep 1 for a Rad Beam as well. Okay, do that. We'll minus this down here. Okay, so then I can go this, do that there. Alright, we'll attack him again, 6 on 5. So we get him down to the 1. They only have the down there. Okay, I got the Rad Beam, just in case. It's going to be close. And then we do have the Jozu Rush in the back pocket here. Alright, I'm going to go no. I'm just going to sack this. So we can do that there. And I'm hoping, obviously, we got rid of, like, everything there. 5 on 5. If they bring in Kid and Killer, there's nothing they can really do. So we'll just take it. And go from there. Okay, so yeah, they'll put the 2 on. Attack 9, no. Rad Beam and this. And alright. So we're able to do that there. I can just attack 9. And then because we have this, we can just play around that stuff there. Because they'd have to get rid of every card in hand to be able to do that. Okay, and now it's mathematically impossible for them to block out of that. Because even if these are all 2Ks, it only gets them to 13. And 9 plus 5 is 14. So we get to attack 14 on 5. There we go. No Black Maria. No problem. So there we go. I'm again, even with them getting 3 Kid and Killers, again, them not being able to combo that with Black Maria, where they have 10 Dawn and then can attack just 11Ks easy, is such a big difference, man. It's again, they don't see Black Maria, you can beat them just straight up. Like they saw Ray, which they need, and they again 3 Kid and Killers they dropped on us, and we had the stuff to weather the storm. Obviously, nice getting this off the trigger, and then again Fire Fist, massive, and then back-to-back Rayleighs, super good as well. And we had Boa though too, so being able to obviously Boa and Rayleigh I like in this matchup, because again both of them at 8, and Boa is really nice because being able to drop it for 6 just gives you that extra Dawn to be able to play around stuff. And then yeah, I was holding on to this because it is rush. So basically, if we attack the 9 with the Rayleigh, with them having 3 cards, they would have to get rid of all 3 of them, and then I could have just attacked them 5, taken that, and then we drop the rush here, and then with the rest of our Dawn, obviously we would have won anyways. So that's where holding on to why I like Jozu and Jill in this matchup is being able to, especially for endgame, they normally don't expect you to drop that if you need to. But yeah, there we go. On top of RP Law. No Black Maria, no problem. Alright, we got some Red Purple Law. I'm going to keep this because we got Fire Fist. So this has been something I've been kind of looking for in this matchup. like just our removal events, because we kind of got to do our best to keep up with their removal and stuff like that. So we'll see what we grab here. We get the peel off. Okay, that could be nice as well next turn. Okay, so we'll do that. Because I could just drop the peel off next turn. That actually might be clutch. So they're attacking us. Okay. So they don't have anything to bring in. I'm alright with that then. Because this is I'm trying to play this as a matchup is like, it's pretty much, again, if they get Black Maria, we get kind of cooked. Especially we can't get rid of it right away, and they just are able to do that. So we'll hit the peel off, draw some more cards. All right, we got all the events in the world. Okay, I need some character. We're gonna need a little bit of character help here, and then we'll go from there. So next turn we'll be at 6. Obviously, again, they drop anything here, I can clear it. So they drop Kid. I assume they're gonna bring in something else here. See what they bring in. So the boys there. Okay. And then they're attacking here. I need to block out of this. Again, we want to stay out of Kid and Killer range as long as possible. And we'll go from there. I get Ace. Ooh, okay. So because we have Fire Fist, I'll draw a card here. We'll send that back there. We'll drop this down. So that gives me 3. What do I want to get rid of? Do I hold on the Rad? We'll probably get rid of 1 Seaquake. Or do I want to get rid of Red Rock? Because I don't really need to worry about stuff as much here. Okay, so let's do this and this. Clear both of those. And alright, we'll just tack them 8 on 5. And see what they do here. There's no shot. They unless they have Ray, I feel like there's no shot they block out here. Alright, cool. So we got that. And then yeah, next turn now we'll be at 8, so I could drop Ace depending on what they play. We can hit a combo with Seaquake to still get rid of something, and we'll go off on that. So we'll see what they play off in everything here. I mean, they have a bunch of cards in here. I could hit them with Pudding instead. Okay, they get Maria. A bit annoying. Okay, we'll take this one. Alright, that's big. The peel off trigger here. Okay, so what do I want to do here? I could drop, alright, so they're at 6. Let's just get this out of here, because that card sucks. And then we'll draw a card here. Place on top. I'll do this hero minus this down. And then I'm going to drop this minus this down again. And then we're going to pop that again. And then I'm going to drop Pudding on him. Do that, and then we'll attack him 6 and 5. Because they had for me, dropping Pudding is like 7 is normally on the line for what I do there. Okay, so they do that. Alrighty. Because again, now I've got the 2K here that we can play around and stuff like that. Again, we know we have Ace waiting, so if they do try to do Rush, we can counter it pretty quickly here. So we're just playing around that. It's gonna be close, but again, they hit the Maria, so that could be the difference. Because now again, they're at 8 Don, dude. So it's Maria making it so the deck is just busted out past the normal stuff is nuts. So okay, they drop that. They'll get rid of Pudding, and I mean they could, and also too, the reason why Maria is so strong is because now it allows them to play out 2 characters, still remove something, and then still bring in another character. So the fact that that is possible is so crazy and makes things so tough. And then okay, they get Maria again. All right, well at this point Maria doesn't really matter, I'm not gonna lie. They already got the ability off once, so we'll just block that there. Okay, so I'm at the 2 here. I can just go for knocking them down, and then they only have the 2 cards. I can then leave 1 for a Rad Beam. So let's just see what we draw. So I get another Ace. Okay, I don't really need that. So I'll place on top. We'll just do that. I'll just minus this down. All right, let me put 1 here. We'll attack them 7. See what they do. Because again, they're going to be like full Don anyways. So now I can drop this. We can do this and this, I guess. I'll attack him again, 7 on 5. See what they do here. And then we got the Rad Beam and some counter to keep up Ace if we need to, if they can't get rid of him. So pretty much is going to come down to if they don't get a blocker. Okay, now if they don't get a blocker, we're good. All right, so we'll do that and that. Okay. Just depends on if they can get rid of Ace here. Again, we got 2 life to play with. If they go aggro for stuff there, they got 8 Dawn. See if we can squeak this out, man. Obviously, though, too, getting our events, hitting the peel off the life trigger is massive. Got our stuff there. We got, yeah, use Fire Fist, 2 of our Sea Quakes, 1 Red Rock in there, and then 2 peel off. So our events not looking like we have too many left. So they're hitting the Maria. All right. So I assume they're going to use those, bring in something here, and then potentially go for the game. I'll just have to run some calculations. Because, again, I got this to get us to 9. We got a 2K, and then we got the 1s. And we still have whatever these are as well. So we'll see. If they use those 3, bring in Kid and Killer, then they'd still have 7. So we'll see. All right, they're dropping this and the Gordon. Okay. Well, we're still okay if they can't bring in a blocker. So they'd, of the blockers, I don't know what this, they had to bring in this maybe, because obviously they can't bring in this. So 7 on 5. Okay. Yeah, we'll take this. And then they're going 5 on 5. Well, yeah, if they do that there, they'd attack here. I can block out the next 2 easy. All right. Ooh. Okay, that's actually, this might work out regardless here. They literally have to bring in a blocker off in this. So no, we'll just do that. Is that, yeah, if they bring it, if they don't bring in a blocker, it's okay. Yeah, there's nothing they could do. I don't know, but they had Kid Killer and Kid. Okay, they definitely played that a little sloppy there. They could have dropped this. I don't know why they, yeah, with them having, they had 8, they could have dropped this, used the ability, bring in Kid and Killer, and then they could have used their Otama to minus down Ace, and they should have just attacked Ace, because that would have, like, yeah, I'm not sure. they went a little silly with it. And that set with all this other stuff. But I think we would have been fine regardless, because we had the Rad Beam. And especially with the taking the life and stuff there, it wouldn't really mattered. And leaving the 1 up. So I assume they thought we had, like, knew we had the Rad Beam and knew their path to victory was not there. But alright, there we go. So even though with them getting the Black Maria, able to stop them again, MVP in this matchup is this Fire Fist, I think, and just being able, and then also the peel off early, like not having to worry about them dropping anything to hit this for free, give those extra 2 cards, and then also massive hitting it off the life trigger. We'll take that, love that, and yeah, like we're starting to put things together a little bit here with Marco, seeing the cards again. I think in this matchup, just mulligan, like this card, if you get it. No matter what other else is in your hand, keep it, I think. And, or just like mulligan for it, or just try to get some removal. Even like Sea Quake or like your Vista, if you run Vista and stuff like that, I think is pretty clutch. Alright, we got some Enel here. See if we can get a... Okay, I guess we'll just hold on to this for now. We got our endgame hitters, so that's good. Alright, they're just going for this. Interesting. I'll go no, and then we'll just block that for now. So I can do that there. What do I want to do here? Because they're going to be there. They may have the Gadatsu to play. So I'm just going to draw a card. Ooh, we get Vista. I kind of want to drop Vista to pop this. So place on top, we'll do this. Minus that down. I'll just attack him here. And then just to get it out of the way, we can do that. Because again, I have Fire Fist. If they do drop the Gadatsu, we can do that. Play around that there. So we'll see what they got. Because again, also too, I could just drop Boa. If they drop Gadatsu, freeze it, and then go from there. Ooh, okay. Never mind. They're just smacking us. All right. Hitting us with that. Do I want to set up this though now? So we get the Seaquake. Place on top. They would have to have a way to like KO this. So we'll do that. Alright, let me attack them 6 on 5. Okay, they get the Wimpy Hoshi. A little stinky, but hey, what can you do? It's yellow. Alright, so they have this Parasparrow. Interesting. And then that there. Okay, so we'll drop this into this. Try to go wide here. And, alright, play around the stuff there. Okay, well, they got the Luffy. Not much you can do about that. But no, we'll just go. No, ooh, we get this. Okay, well, that's pretty massive. Alright, let me put one on here. I'm gonna attack them. See what they get here. Alright, cool. That's 4. What do I have for the other stuff? I don't really have anything else I can play. Okay, could just leave one for Rad Beam. There. I just pop this with the Seaquake. Alright, let's do this here. Okay, place on top this. We'll minus that down. And then we'll hit him with the Pudding Remix there. And yeah, I'll just do this so they can't bring in anything off of that. And we'll call it good. So they're at 9. They may have Yamato. If they do, I'll drop Boa next turn to freeze it. And then we'll just try to set up things from there. The only thing that'd be tough is if they go... Okay, so they drop the Katakuri. I can pop this with Rayleigh. So we know they have that there. Okay. We'll draw a card here. Oh, I get another Rayleigh. I don't think I need both. So we'll send this down, drop that here. And then we'll deploy this. I'll do that, get rid of that. Leaves me with 1 here. They're at 1. Alright, we'll just call it good there. We'll leave them at the 1. They'd have to drop, again, the ace or something. And we can just play around stuff there. So 7 on 5. I'm going to go no. We'll just Rad Beam out of this. Keep ourselves at 2. And then they drop Katakuri again. Alright, well now I wish I would have kept that Rayleigh. Because then we could have popped him again. Okay. Draw a card. Place on top. Let's see. I can't get him close enough down. We could try to go. We could take some swings here. But I think I'd rather just get a big hitter. So we'll do that. Drop this down. I mean, I can try. We'll do a 6 and see what they do. Alright. We'll do 6 on 5. Alright, so they block that. Okay. So, audible. We're going to drop this. Do that. And just do that. So I got the 2Ks. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I didn't think we were going to drop another Katakuri. I thought they were totally done Yamato or Ace. So we'll just do that. Alright, they're going 9 on 6 there. I'm going to go no. We'll do this and this. Keep them up. And, alright, they hit the Raigo on our Boa. Okay. Draw a card. Ooh, I get Pilaf. So I could play Pilaf and Boa here. Freeze this again. And go from there. That might be our best play. Keep this up for a little bit of counter. Alright. Send this to the bottom. We'll do this. And then let me drop this down. Draw a couple cards here. Okay, we get Gil, which is nice. Okay, so next turn I could set up this and this. Okay. We'll drop this again. We'll do that. And we'll call it good. It's pretty much just, yeah, what we can do here. Because again, we know they have this as the 2K. This can attack. If they can't get rid of Boa. Okay, they weren't able to get rid of Boa, which is cool. Alright, we can go... How do I want to do this? Because I have the 3 life. I could, again, just build out board here. Alright, let me see what this is first, though. So we get the Ezo. Drop this. Because they're there. I would need to hit them down 1. So I can go... If I bring in this... Because, yeah, I can't use this here. So we're just going to send this to the bottom. Because I already committed. So we'll drop that there. And then let me hit this. See what I can search. Ooh, okay. Blocker Marco actually kind of massive. For, like, next turn. Just set that up. Okay. We can do that there. If I hit them down, back down to 1, that might be the play. So let me put this on here. I'm going to hit them down to 5. Okay, they get Wimpy Hoshi again. Because of course they do. But that puts it down to 4, so they can't, if they drop another Yamato, they can't get rid of either of these. So with them hitting that, I'll just end our turn here. Because now I can play around this. And we can go from there. So we'll see. We will see what happens. Honestly, they definitely got me, though, with the double Katakuri. Okay, they got another Raigo. Alright. Well, not much I can do there. So 9 on 5. Alright, I'm fine taking that. Okay, we get another Rayleigh. Ooh. So I could just pop this man. We could go Rayleigh, pop this man. And then I could stunt this as well. Because I can drop this down to 6. We can drop that down to 7. And yeah. Do that. Draw a card. Ooh, I get the Rad Beam as well. Okay, kind of clutch. Alright, place on top. We'll do this. I'll minus this down. We'll drop Rayleigh. Do this and this. Get rid of that. Okay. And alright. We'll just do that. So this is at 7. I got the Rad Beam. And yeah, we're just playing around that. We can still have the 2 life, which is cool. Okay, they got another one? Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Okay. So I'll draw a card. I get Boa. Do I play Boa and freeze it and try this again? Maybe. We could, or do I do the chain? So I'll do this. We'll minus this down. Because if I hit out the chain, they at least can't do that. And then I could play Boa next turn. Because we could kind of go for it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I'm going to try to put the pressure on them. Put them in a weird spot here. Because I have 2. Alright, so they take that there. So we know they have the 2K. So if I put... What do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1 for the Rad Beam. We'll put 2 on here. Okay. I'll hit them 8 on 5. Alright. So I'm kind of okay with that. Because now I can do... We'll just do this into this. Okay. So we'll leave 1 up for Rad Beam. And then we got all these 2Ks. To keep our boy up here. And we can go from there. Because again, I got Marco. They can't get rid of. Because I can just bring him back with Gil. And we can play there. Okay, or they're going to use the Flame Split and rest him. I mean, it's still fine. 10 on 6. Okay. I'm fine with that. They have 8. If they have another Katakuri, that'd be stinky. But 9 on 5. Okay, I can just do that. Use card action. Bring him back. And then they're attacking again 5 on 5. I'll just go no. We'll just do that. Okay, so we got that. So I have this. I have this. They have 1. They only have all of this. Okay, so let me do draw a card here. Okay, we get this again. That's nice. Alright, I don't need pudding here. So I can minus this down. I could just clear their board here. play around this or drop this again. Keep them at the 1. They're kind of low in cards in hand. And then that way we can go for it next turn. Or do I want to just go for it here? I think we go for it. We'll attack 7. Alright, let me attack 7 and see what they do. Then I'll attack another 7 here. And if they take it, then we'll go for it. It'll just depend on... Okay. Oh, they get the Capone. Of course they do, man. This game sometimes, dude. Okay, well, let me attack this. 2 on 0. Alright, and then I'll just drop Boa and freeze that. Okay. Well, they got bailed out by the Capone. 5 on 2. It's not like they have anything. I could just block it. I mean, it doesn't really matter here, I don't think. So they drop the ace. Okay. You know what? I'll take this one. See what we grab. So we got that there. Okay. Draw a card. Got our stuff there. Keep 1 up so I can do this. Yeah, because I just need to sack. Would have to sack a couple of these two. Hold on to this here. So place on top. We'll do this. We'll minus this down. Okay, so pretty much the same thing here. I'll attack him 7. Get him down to 1 here. Alright. Attack him 7 again. See what they get here. Alrighty. And then put 1 on here. We'll attack him 9. See what they do here. Okay, so they do that. So I could just then drop this. We have the 1 for the rad beam. I have 1. They have 2 hitters. There's not much else they would be able to do. Okay, so we'll just drop this and then do that. So they're attacking 5 on 5. I'll go no, and we can block that. And then 10 on 8. I'll go no. We'll just rad beam that. And then 9 on 6. We can go this. Use card action to do that. And then they drop another ace. Okay, now I can do this. Use card action and do that. Alrighty, so here we go again. We'll put 1 on here. We'll attack them 7 on 5. See what they got there. Alright, we're going to attack them again 7 on 5. See what they do here. Alright, so they do that. So now I can just attack them 5. Well, here, I'll just do this. We'll attack 5. And then go from there. So they do that. Not like it really matters, because it's going to be rested. Okay, so we can do that. I can then just attack him 5 again. Okay. And go from there. Okay, well, they dude, they got all the stuff. They got all the triggers there on those last ones, but yeah, nothing to do there. Again, if you're able to change like the tide of the game against Enel and put them into getting hand starved, like I'd recommend it, especially too because we just have I don't know, we got the cards now. Dude, Boa is so nice just to be able to play around, just put something on an island and not have to worry about it. And then obviously too, the blocker Marco's there, massive to just protect our field so you can take those risks and chances. Rad beam coming in nice. Everything on that game just kind of came together for us, which is sick. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good with this build with Marco now. As I'm getting the reps in, learning the meta decks and the cards that they are currently using and stuff like that. Obviously, this NL a little weird because I haven't seen whatever that Parosparrow was that we saw earlier. This one, I haven't seen this too much, but I guess it makes sense being able to drop it for 6 and have it 8. But outside of that, again, we survived the Raigo spam that they hit on us. The double Katakuri, they definitely got me with that because I sent our other Rayleigh to the bottom. But yeah, Boa coming in though, MVP in the yellow matchups now. just love this card, dude. The ability is actually really, really nice, and being able to play around, especially in NL, because being at 6, then you don't have to worry about obviously the model drops and stuff like that. If you just drop your opponent down, so able to do that, and just being able to freeze something again to protect your board, so you can just continue like build out is so nice. But yeah, glad things are coming together for us, dude. It's just again, Marco, very tough to use. I'm not gonna try to make things easy. Just because I'm starting to put things together does not mean you can just jump in. This deck is a deck that definitely is going to reward like time, and the more time you put into it, again, learning the lines, learning sort of the cards you need in specific matchups is going to be key. Because again, every like against the top meta decks, we have to play all of them just like slightly different, and just being able to then learn like what you need in those matchups is going to be massive and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm enjoying this build right now. It's pretty cool. Having a lot of fun with it, and I love Marco, dude. Again, this may become my new main, especially if like if I get burnt out on RP Law, especially in OP08 with it being like busted. Marco might be the deck for me, because I just love power reduction, dude. It's so sick. It's so much fun. I love the mechanic, and just being able to do the calculations, see if you can put things together is awesome. Again, I think Marco's just like that one card away. I think, again, against the top meta decks, again, Enel has this ace. RP Law and Lucci obviously have the way stronger cards with Black Maria and the 8-cost Moria, but Marco is right there, dude. I think behind the get a little bit of luck, ducking those cards, you can definitely put a run together. It's pretty cool.